Is our time come? Do we need to go to Swordville? That's one of the stranger ones. Oh, I haven't gone there yet, have I? Or there, I guess. Yeah, I think I've got a few more things to check out before I head out. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I don't remember what the deal was with this. This was a unique occurrence that we have not seen before or since. It's over... yeah, that thing. What's over that? What does that mean? I'm not really sure. Does Daddy have kinstone? Don't check with you very often. That's my room. Bum 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 bum. Let's do this. Let's buy the farmers. You got a chest. This game's now coming out on the Switch, which would have made this somewhat easier. What is this gonna do? It's a teleporter? To the cloud tops. Oh, it's you. I never thought I'd make it back here. It's just the person I helped with. Okay. When I saw that platform, I thought it... you know what it reminds me of is it reminds me of the mouth of a mouser from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in a Half Shell. Turtle power! It's the exact way that that song is sung. Let's pick up the go faster button. Yeah. Definitely one of the biggest marks against this game is just the fact that it's made for the Game Boy, so you only have 2 buttons. And I know it can't be helped, but I'm like, more buttons. Having a dedicated roll button and a dedicated kinstone button, honestly, might not be entirely worth it. An empty bottle! Damn! Dad? My bad. I forgot about you for way too long. I definitely should have thought about visiting Dad sooner. You had an empty bottle. Do 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 do. It's showing up as flashing on the map, but I'm not sure why. I never did summon more of them, did I? Nope. Yeah, wait. Let's check if I can confuse with them at all. No. This is one solid wall. I'm gonna need a few friends to give me a hand. For anyone who hasn't played this game, the right bumper does contextually say speak, but actually you can just press A on people to speak to them. You don't have to press right bumper. So it is not secretly the speak button. And similarly, they could have had a contextual prompt for kinstone, so that dedicating left bumper to it for the entire game. So I do feel like there was a more reasonable way of mapping these controls to maybe get 4 items to be usable. For me, it's always ideal to have 4 slots in these games, in part because one of them will always be your weapon. Having the other 3 be other stuff is nice. Big wallet! Now I can carry more roops! Wow, just in time for me to probably finish the game. Probably time. Well, now if I go get money via some golden duders, then I can go buy a bomb bag or something. Then I can have Skyward Sword has bomb bowling. It was hiding there. Oh man, I don't even know who gave me that. Oops. I'm too far removed from it, because kinstones, you collect a bunch of kinstones at once, then turn a bunch of them in at once, and then go hunt for a bunch of them at once. Because doing them all one by one would be kind of nuts. But as a result, I don't even know what triggered that. At some point, we triggered a big wallet being a secret kinstone upgrade, which is relatively obscure. A little rude. Given how much of a progress gate it is. Okay, how do I get up to that there vine? I'm not really sure here what I do. So I have to become small, right? Yeah! I am a very small one. Is there a single thing for me to do in this house while I am small boy? My master Stockwell has been coming home far too late. I'm so lonely. Can't even leave. I don't see a single trapdoor. How do I get there actually? I'm not really sure what they want from me. Can't fly over there or do much of anything. Wow. Z-axis do whatever it feels like. Oh no, I can't get there. Okay, but that's a good sign though. That's maybe means that I've never done that before. You can do diagonal. Oh. Eh. Okay, you can lean a bit too. Do-do-do. Honestly, it's not that big of a mark in general against the game anyway, because when you get down to it, your inventory is so huge in these games. Oh wow. I got a thing. Your inventory is so huge in a Zelda game with so many different tools that even when they do give you a larger number of slots, you do constantly end up having to switch, because it doesn't mean that the exact one that comes up is going to come up. Sometimes you get into a groove where an area feels like it's designed around like 3 items and you kind of just are like, ah, I have all these equipped, this is nice. But that's like, that never really happens though. They often want to put everything kind of on rotation. I'm just wasting shells now. Those are the new coins that just are actively thrown in the garbage. But the difference is I don't care. Rupees are useful. Shells, as far as I can tell, are completely pointless. Just for the vague concept of collectibles. Like, I would turn them in if I could just turn them in and be like, okay, what did I get? Alright, cool. Wow, you got 70% completionism in the figurine market for some reason. Congrats. But the fact that the redeeming of them is so agonizingly slow, like I cannot imagine actually sitting through spending all of them. The fact that I have 999 is horrifying to me. Like, that they ever expected me to redeem those in any reasonable way. I'm like, no. Never. There's the occasional one in a little chest. Wait. Aren't these kinstone spots? Yep. We did the thing. Those are sneaky. It just looks like a little rock on the wall. It's... Oh, shit. Huh? This wall is pretty tough. I don't think just 2 of us can break it. But that doesn't mean we're going to stop trying, Goro. I thought I smelled some Gorons around here. What are you guys up to? Hey, give us a hand breaking through this wall, Goro. Where is the last one hiding? Oh man, I live in horror, just wondering where I might have missed one of those. They could be anywhere. They don't stand out at all. I mean, they'd stand out technically, it's just that, like, it's so easy to scan right past them and not register that it's there, because it also, like, the moment you, like, lock eyes on it and register it as a separate object, you're like, oh, there's a thingy! You could just as easily just, like, have it blend with the terrain, because it doesn't scream, hey, it's a thingy. Ah! I got a thing! Where even is this? Oh, this is just like the random one that was taunting me at some point. Gubba-da-bum. No! It all respawned. That makes it hard to keep track of where I have and haven't been. Dang it. I hope I don't leave a loose end on accident. I probably will, there was like a bunch of ladders and everything. I was kind of depending on the breaking of the mud as a progress marker. Oh. They won't let you hold it down to just auto-dig. Ba-dum. 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 Wow! Shells I don't care about. Okay, yeah. Being slightly less completionist now. Now that I know that I'm not going to be finishing this place. Now that I know how easily it'll reset, and I'll have to do this every time I go use one of these ladders too. I think I haven't, so I think I spotted 3 ladders, and I haven't used any of them yet, I think. This place might connect a lot of spots. This was like a very good find, and it wasn't even what I came here for, really. Did I clear this room of treasure earlier? How do you get to that room over there? Ah. Okay, so there are less ladders to check than expected, because one of them just leads to another ladder. My entire goal is just to get to the sprout. I guess this is what I came here for. I just kind of forgot in the process of how wild this feels off track, but I went for that weird door because I registered the idea that it might be the way to get to the sprout. And until I had that thought, I didn't even necessarily register the idea that it might have been a new door. It looked familiar, so I thought I'd kind of already been there before. But then I realized, like, I don't know how to get to the sprout. And then I thought, oh, this door must be how I get there. The mud door. So maybe I haven't been there before, or couldn't get through it when I did. I have been up. Yeah! Yeah! Also those, I guess, fuck you. Can I fly away from up here? I should be able to, right? This logically tracks. This shouldn't count as being indoors. What am I, too high? Does the bird die of oxygen starvation? It's fine. These beanstalks would be very noticeable on the horizon. Like, Tears of the Kingdom level, like, there's this— ah ha 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 ha! There it is. Bye! Here, I should be able to fly away here. But did I plan ahead about where I was gonna go? No. Good job. How much money do I have? Not enough. Yahoo! Okay. Like, Tears of the Kingdom is interesting looking, and just that they show that map, and then just the sky is just full of stuff. It is a bit more spooky and looming and interesting than, like, some of the stuff I've seen from Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers footage, I don't care how much people say that the game's, like, actually secretly great or whatever, which is itself a dubious claim because people keep saying that of all the other Sonic 3D games, and that's been a very questionable claim in most of them. It's going to be there but small. I don't think I've done that before, because I couldn't swim before. How do be small? Oopsie. But, regardless of the quality of the game itself... Ow. I think you have to be small to climb that vine to go in that hole. I don't remember what spots that make you small look like in this particular map. But regardless of the actual quality of Sonic Frontiers, all I can say is that every moment I've seen any actual visuals of that. What the fuck? That snake is gone. Every time I see any visuals of that game, they just look horrible. And one of the worst elements is that they just put a bunch of rails in the sky, and those rails just float, and they just look incredibly out of place and strange. And like by comparison, having like big looming castles and islands and other spooky stuff is like a bit more atmospheric than just like, here is a rail. It's seemingly attached to nothing on either end and just is up there. It's a rail. Which itself was a thing that Sonic Unleashed had for its bonus levels. Like Sonic Unleashed Sonic levels were actually kind of okay in some places, and the Werehog sure existed. But one of the strange things it did, one of the things it did to pad itself out is it had just so much very filler, low effort side content, and a lot of it was just rails floating in the sky. With like less attempt than ever to make them look good in game. Like I remember playing Sonic Adventure 2 and having like these horrifying downhill races with the rails going like it's just like it's. I've sentenced poorly because I'm trying to play game. Yeah, you can't climb this unless I'm small. Hello. Yeah, when you're like grinding down through the mechanical level as like Shadow in Sonic Adventure 2, like the rails make a conscious attempt to be like integrated in a cool way and have a level around them that like has like momentum to them. And it's just so much more low effort to be like, here's just a rail, it's in the sky, surrounded by nothing, there's no scenery. Which like, among other things, one of the most important things about scenery in Sonic games is to have a sense of speed caused by the fact that stuff is moving past you, and you're like, oh damn, look how fast we're going. Nothing makes you feel slower than an open sky. Though my body may perish, I am still the true Master Swordsman of Hyrule. Swift Blade the First, Spirit of the Swordsman. If you train with me, I will teach you skills that are out of this world. Since you're not ready to train with me, come back when you have all 7 Tiger Scrolls. Oh, this is the final boss. Well, at least there was a heart piece. I have no idea which Tiger Scroll I'm missing. It's a difficult thing to keep track of actively. How'd you be small? Right, you just run after you're already here. Ah. There be small. I unlocked this last time. Yeah, 'cause you can't use the boots when you're like this. I got a thing. But I'm curious about all the floating temple thingies in Tears of the Sky. Tears of the Kingdom. I'm partly curious just that, like, that game was such a breath of fresh air. Breath of the Wild, huh? Back when it came out in 2017. But I do still wonder, just like, will the new one recapture that? By which I mean it has to be actually different and new and refreshing, and not just Breath of the Wild again. Because I already played Breath of the Wild, and like, will Nintendo fall into the same iterative, boring trap that all of open world games have for so long, and that's why I'm so sick of them. As the person who once upon a time 100% completed Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 and Brotherhood and the single player component of Revelations. And then they just kept coming out, and they just kept expecting you to have infinite content, to have infinite patience for their infinite content forever, while not necessarily doing anything interesting with the formula. Wow, another person that you can slowly follow. You know, keep them in your follow ring. Don't be further than this amount or closer than this amount, and listen to the conversation that plays out slowly. It's like a cutscene, except you can fail it and start it over, and it's unskippable if you do. So it's much worse than a cutscene. Whee! Assassin's Creed has changed now, but almost entirely by adopting things that look like exactly what I don't want in a game. So it's not much of a selling point. Oh, I can't go back up here. They won't let me. Rude. Ah! I got a thing. I got a thing. Wow, these are suddenly common, huh? But I can't go this way. I don't know how to get to that little cave I saw. Now that I think about it, it might be impossible. Because wasn't it in green? Wait, no, it was blue. It was water, right? Not muck. Hello. That has not been pushed. That means I haven't been over there yet. Let's check this cave over here. Maybe it comes out on the other side of these rocks, but I couldn't get through it before. Okay. Okay, you got me. I saw your arrows. No. Dang. Bruh. I can't get over there. Ah! Fuck. I don't have any bombs. But I can't use the bombs to blow up that wall, which may not even be blow-upable. Why? Frankly, you should be able to do this. The rules, we make them up as we go along. Okay, so where around here have I not been? As we were. Ah. How do you get over there? Sometimes I just want to, like, slightly pan the camera. Like, can I just look a little bit over there to see what the level looks like? Because, like, I cannot... What is the geometry around here? Like, I'm trying to figure out where to go. It's just somehow a way to go over there. This? Key up. Bye. Uh-oh. I'm over here now. Have I been here before? Yes. Well. been over here yet? Probably. Why? Why? Do all of them only push inward? That one does not push inward. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. There we go. I'm so clever and smart. Look at me solving all of my problems with brains. And definitely not trial and error and embarrassing footage. If any other Zelda game was coming out, here we go. We go behind this now. So I've just never opened this before, but I've been behind there before. I just didn't catch the shortcut. If any other regular-ish Zelda game was coming out, I'd just be just uncompromisedly hyped about it. I'd be like, here we go. It's gonna be a good series. We're all gonna have a good time. But I am somewhat nervous about another Breath of the Wild coming out. Despite that being the game that started this whole huge wave of Zeldas on this channel, and I had a great time with the last one. So I'm really worried that it won't be interesting enough. It'll be too similar to the last one, or just not enough of a breath of fresh air to open world games in general, and won't encourage me to be like explorative and interested in everything all the time. And that's just worrying because, of course, Breath of the Wild was fucking long. But I guess if it's like Breath of the Wild, I can also just like move on with my life and end the game earlier if I want to. If it turns out to be disappointing, even if it's like just fine. So yeah, Breath of the Wild, like Skyward Sword is a game that wore out its welcome as the longest Zelda game before Breath of the Wild, and Breath of the Wild was twice as long. How do I become a small? So that's the kind of thing we're dealing with. Is just that's the level of the scale here. The Breath of the Wild did not wear out its welcome as much. I was actively engaged in what was happening, and was hyped about exploring everywhere and checking things out. It being the same map is a little worrying, just because that somewhat reduces... I mean, honestly, it's been so long that I don't know the map anymore, so I guess that's not really an issue. In fact, when I came back to play the DLC for Breath of the Wild, like, last year, I think, I was so out of touch with Breath of the Wild because of how long it had been that the game was just intimidating, because it had these, like, dozens of systems that you pick up over the course of playing the game for countless hours. And I had forgotten all of them. I had no remaining memory for, like, like how to handle cooking and what kind of equipment I had and when to use it and things like that. Seriously, is there a system for this? These weird fallen over trees feel like something I should know how to deal with. And we're running out of game, so it feels like it should have come up by now. But I've used every item, and it does not do that. Weird. Alright, well, I never found a place to shrink, so I think I'm gonna move on with my life there. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. My less than creative solution would be that if they're gonna stick to open world, then I would hope that they've, like, iterated on it so hard that they're like, okay, now this time around there's gonna be an entire set of dungeons like the ones you normally expect, and not just the Guardian Beasts. Because yeah, the full-size dungeons are nice and fully themed and all that. Even though the Guardian Beasts were pretty good. Oh, it's all the way over there. I start on this side. I was all mixed up there. Hey, buddy. Bye. I would like a full set of Guardian Beasts. A full set of themed dungeons that have their own items. And then I want those dungeon items to then affect the traversal you have of the world. There was a bit of a flattening of Breath of the Wild 1 brought on by the fact that they gave you all the tools at the beginning of the game. And they even made the upgrades to those tools relatively early and easy to get. Like, I, willfully ignored Impa for, 50 episodes, infamously, and so as a result, I was pretty out of touch with the whole upgrade system for a while. Let's see here. I can't go this way, because I gotta go in here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Like, if you go straight for Impa, from what I remember, you can get the upgrades process started really early and then just spend the whole game with fully upgraded abilities, and they're upgraded so early in the game that they functionally might as well have just always been that way. Big bomb bag. Well, there we go. So having more changes happen to Link himself over the course of the game via more significant changes to his kit and upgrades would be neat. Because really what they primarily had was the 4 champion powers, which had variable levels of usefulness moment to moment. One of the goofier examples that lit my imagination up. Do I still not have that? I still don't have 1,000 or 600. No, let's look over here. There's no Blinky boys up here. Where would I go to get some money? I've goofed it. I've goofed it so bad. One of the things that lit my imagination up was when we got to Twilight Princess, I believe, and we got that that Beyblade thing that you would ride, and I'm like, oh. Actually, was that Twilight Princess? I think that was Twilight Princess. Might have been Skyward Sword. No, I think that was Twilight Princess. Like, having some of the more wacky, interesting dungeon items that came up in Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword and so on, like, having those in an open world would be really interesting. Like, having the Beyblade vehicle be a thing you could, take around to get around more effectively. If you could just latch that into the side of a mountain and ride up the mountain, that'd be a hell of a little thing to have all of a sudden. So I'm very curious about how they'll handle traversal to refresh it and make it interesting. Oop. Because if they don't, then well, I'm a little bit of a loss here. I want to just go buy one of the upgrades, but if I remember correctly, they cost 600 each, the ones that I didn't have yet. And, I don't really know how to farm money. I've just kind of been passively making too much money all the time, and not wanting to. Now that I actually want money, I'm not sure how to get it. There's a red root. Here we go. Yeah, I'll just break some rocks for a bit. I want to accomplish at least one more. No! Fuck you! This is the opposite of my goal. Oh, you punk! You fucker! He knocked me right back in again. No! Actively counterproductive. How do I even get down there? These maps are so hard to navigate sometimes. Where am I? Around there? Okay, well this just got longer. So I'm trying to... Damn it. So I need to find a kinstone somewhere to even get that. And I don't even know how to get down there. I guess that's where you get if you walk in here from the other zone. What is the Z-axis with these guys? I hate these guys. I really hate those guys because they always seem to be higher than me until the moment that I take for granted that they'll probably fly over me and then they hit me because we apparently are the same height. Those cracks always make me think that you can go under them and you cannot. You cannot fly to the Lon Lon Ranch, or I never found it. I'm trying to get back to the mine. Not mine. What? The waterfall. But over here. Ah! Whee! I have less money than I had when I came here. So does this enemy respawn? Please? Please? No. But yeah, part of my trepidation is just the fact that, like, anytime any super long game is on the horizon that I'm expected to play, I'm just like, oh, but what if it's not good enough for how long it is? And that worry still persists even when the thing on the horizon is the sequel to the exact example of an incredibly long game that I felt was worth my time last time. Some of it comes from my gut reaction of whenever I really like a thing, I want more from those developers, but I don't necessarily want more of the thing. Because more of the thing is often just more of the thing. And I'm like, I didn't need just more of the thing. An ongoing example is often like the Tomb Raider reboot. I'm like, that was neat. And they're like, what if we made like 3 more of these? And I'm like, oh, that's fine. I already played it. And the God of War reboot has a similar feeling where I'm like, I already played your new God of War. I don't need the new God of War, but again, I know what it's like. And in some of these cases, they're leaning really heavy on the idea that you'll just really care about where the story is going, which I don't not care, but you do have to play the game the whole time that you're experiencing where the story goes next, and the game itself is often the same game. RPGs can be a bit more interesting because you're at least involved, so you're making choices with the narrative, and that really is the focus of the game. But I wouldn't say that the story is the focus of God of War. I would say that there's just a lot of story there, but the gameplay is the focus. So I can buy a biglier bong bag? What is this? Is this another big bong bag? Large quiver. Figure I just found a bigger bomb bag a moment ago, so I might as well get the quiver instead. 30 is already a lot. I was not expecting to find a big bomb bag in the process of saving up for the big bomb bag. So I don't know. Do I even have, I assume I don't have this already and this is an even better one, but 30 is a lot of bombs, so I don't know if I need one. Okay. Preparations have been completed. Congratulations. This is the big victory episode where I got the money. I finally got a bigger wallet, as the prophecy foretold. And now right, all we got from there was being attacked by chicks. I finally got the bigger wallet. I finally got both a bigger bomb bag and a bigger quiver. And I got I think I got like 4 or 6 heart pieces this episode. Let's go story now.